Mookie, we're going to Craigellachie, BC.
Aloha! Welcome to Chappy's Tiki Bar. We got Appies with Chappy by the lake, best tropical destination stories, then we're going to head on out to Craigellachie, BC. This is the Craigellachie, the last Spike episode, where we see a part of Canadian history involving the Canadian Pacific Railway. So stay tuned for that. Sit back, relax, and pour yourself a drink. Coming right up on Chappy's Tiki Bar.
Aloha and welcome to Chappy's Tiki Bar. I'm Chappy, this is Mookie. Today Mookie has her conductor's hat on because it's a very special episode. She's been wanting me to go to Craigellachie, BC to see a part of Canadian railroad history. Now, of course, Mookie is a train enthusiast. So what's in Craigellachie, BC, you ask? Well, it's the location where they drove the last spike of the Canadian Railway, and it's a great part of Canadian history. So according to Canadian Encyclopedia, the last spike was the final and ceremonial railway spike driven into the Canadian Pacific Railway track by company director Donald Smith on the morning of November 7th, 1885. The ceremony marked the completion of the transcontinental CPR Canadian Pacific Railway and was a muted affair at which a group of company officials and laborers gathered at Craigellachie near Eagles Pass in interior British Columbia. One of about 30 million iron spikes used in the construction on the line. The last spike came to symbolize more than just the completion of the railway. Contemporaries and historians have viewed the last spike as well as the iconic photograph of the event as a moment when national unity was realized. So, according to Mookie, this is a great moment in Canadian history. Mookie's very excited. So I think we're going to calm her down by having her summon the tiki drum so we can do best tropical destination story. Now, if you have any good tropical destination stories that you want me to read on the show, just send them to chappinestikibar@yahoo.com. So Mookie's going to summon the tiki drums and we'll begin. Thank you, Mookie. So for this episode, instead of doing a best tropical destination story, I'm going to read a poem from A.J. Rathbun's In Their Cups. It says, an anthology of poems about drinking places, drinks, and drinkers. So this poem is by Henry Aldrich. Reasons for drinking. It all be true that I do think there are 5 reasons we should drink. Good wine, a friend, or being dry, or lest we should be by and by, or any other reason why. And that was reasons for drinking. All right, so we're going to head out to Craigellachie very soon, but first I'm going to make a cocktail. So I'm going to make another cocktail from my favorite place in the world, Frankie's Tiki Room in Las Vegas, Nevada. This is called a Bender Ender. I have a tiki mug from Frankie's Tiki Room in Las Vegas, Nevada. And again, this beverage is from Frankie's Tiki Room. It's called the Bender Ender. It calls for 3 different kinds of rum. Today I'm going to use a ½ ounce of Malibu. And then I have a white rum called Government House. It says extra light and it has palm trees on it. And it says made in Toronto, Canada. And then we'll do a spiced rum. I have Captain Morgan's dark spiced rum. So that's a little bit of the Captain. ½ ounce of Falernum. I make my own Falernum. And it says 4 ounces of POG. So POG stands for Passion Orange Guava Drink. Now Hawaiian Sun makes a really good POG, Passion Orange Guava. Unfortunately, we're in Canada, so it's really tough to get. So instead of a Passion Orange Guava drink, I'm just going to do passion, fruit juice, orange juice, and guava nectar. So I'll try to combine about 4 ounces there. That's A little bit of OJ. Have some guava nectar. And then some passion fruit juice. Okay, and we still got to add some ice. A splash of 7-Up. So that is the Bender Ender. So coming up, we're heading to Craigellachie, BC for the last spike. Alright, so Mookie and I are at the last spike because Mookie's a railway enthusiast. So we're going to get out and look around. Okay, Mookie, you know the rules. Get your mask on. Come on. Mookie, you gotta wear your mask if we're going to go walk around with these dirty BC people. Come on. The last spike, a nebulous dream was reality. An iron ribbon crossed Canada from sea to sea, often following the footsteps of early explorers. Nearly 3,000 miles of steel rail pushed across vast prairies, cleft lofty mountain passes, twisted through canyons, and bridged 1,000 streams. Here on November 7th, 1885, a plain iron spike welded east to west. Hey, wait up, Mookie. Mookie, what do you think of the last spike so far? Give me your honest opinion. Oh, come on, Mookie. It's not that bad. Come on, Mookie, you're better than that. You act like you're from Edmonton or something.
Appies with Chappy by the lake.
Welcome to another edition of Appies with Chappy by the Lake. Today I'm making Snowball Popcicles. So I got the little kid popsicle containers. So if you saw my murder hornet video, I made a actual snowball. So there's three components: the Dutch liqueur advocat, lemon, and lime. So I got some lemonade and some tequila margarita for the lime component. So we're just going to put them in the container, freeze them up, and then we'll have our appetizer and drink all in one. And we'll get that in the freezer. All right, so we got the popsicles. Delicious. So that's my appetizer and my drink, all rolled up into one. Excellent. Thanks for watching our Craigellachie Last Spike episode. Please subscribe and give us a like. Mookie and I are just enjoying a nice, refreshing beverage. Kind of goes along with the theme. It's the Conductor, a Beltline Lager. I believe it's brewed right here in Calgary. So, do you see a resemblance? We need to get Mookie a corncob pipe. This is Mookie, and I'm Chappy, and we're saying life is hard. That's just the way it goes. But sometimes it goes the other way. See you next time on Chappy's Tiki Bar.